Omen is one of the best agents in Valorant. He's a versatile controller that can adapt to many situations. However, I still see so many players make these common mistakes. Hi guys, this is Eggwick, and today I'm talking about must-know Omen tips and tricks. If you like this vid, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you can always unsubscribe at any time. But before anything, I want to talk about today's sponsor. Blitz.gg is an amazing app that analyzes your games, tracks your stats, and offers helpful tips and tricks just like this video. Back when I was on the grind, I personally used Blitz to check my headshot rating per match and compare myself to those in higher ranks. In my recent game, I got a 36% headshot rating, which is pretty insane. It also has a bunch of other specific things, like how often I was the first to die in a match. Many of you know that I enjoy Ascent, and you can also track your win-loss ratios on certain maps and on different agents. You can see that almost all my games are on Omen when I'm playing ranked. Blitz also gives you guides on how to play certain agents on all maps. For example, I can check out this Phoenix Molly lineup, which will clear the left side of hookah for me. This is done in video and text formats, so it's pretty comprehensive when it comes to explaining what each lineup or trick is for. The app is completely free and you can download it with a link in the description below. I am an Omen main. I've climbed to Immortal with Omen and I've played 95% of my ranked games with him. Today, I'll be giving you some very helpful tips and tricks to improve your own Omen gameplay. First, let's talk about his teleport. If you didn't know, Omen can reorient himself before the shrouded step animation finishes. The direction in which you finish the initial animation is the direction you'll be facing after the animation has finished. For example, if I were to teleport into this corner without reorienting myself, then I would end up looking at the wall when the animation has finished. Compare this to the second clip, where I reorient myself before the initial animation is over and you can see the difference. This saves you crucial time in high-stakes situations and can also be done with his ult as well by reorienting yourself before cancelling. Second, good Omen players will combine teleports with airstrafes to maximize distance while remaining relatively safe. Use the airstrafe mechanic to get behind cover while teleporting to dangerous spots. A good example is teleporting into B site from hookah on bind. Secondly, let's discuss Omen's paranoia or blind. The speed at which paranoia travels is dependent on the direction that the player is moving towards. This is useful when slowing down rushes or accelerating your blind to help your team peek off it. Another thing to remember is that paranoia is a blind and not a flash. This means that enemies that are holding close corners or tight angles will still be able to see you. For example, I see a lot of newer Omen players using their paranoia in Garage on Haven. While this is a great blind for enemies in window, this will not have an effect on the enemy playing close to the doors, as he'll still be able to see you. One thing to keep in mind is that the farther the enemy is, the more effective Omen's paranoia becomes. Third, let's talk about Omen smokes. For starters, the smoke hitbox is actually pretty inaccurate. When placing one-way smokes, if you think your smoke is going to fall, it's better to place them further back as the smoke lands slightly before the indicator. You can see what I mean in this example. Lastly, please know your one-way smokes as Omen, as this will help your team defend sites and also help you understand what is unsafe to push if the enemy decides to use a one-way against you. I've previously made videos on one-ways on all maps, so go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope this helps your Omen gameplay and improves your performances. And if you have any other tips that were not covered in this video, or any suggestions for future videos, I'd love to hear them down below. I tried to keep this video pretty concise to not waste your time, so I probably missed a few things. Also, thank you so much for 50k subscribers. This is Eggwick, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.